were so knowledgeable about some of the stuff with probate. You had knowledge about some of the legalities of things. I was very comfortable with everybody I work with there, which is important. You were wonderful to work with. I feel like I'm going to cry here for a minute.
So let's talk about how we met. You originally spoke with Maria on my team. She had contacted you because the house was going into probate to see if you were interested in selling,
Yes.
correct? And that
Yes.
was back in like January.
Correct, yes.
Okay, there was a couple other investors called. You originally spoke to Dawn on my team.
Correct.
How was that working with her?
Her and I felt like bonded a little bit.
Yep.
Like she was very easy to work with, and we talked about other things, not even just the house. So I was very comfortable with her.
Yep, Dawn's my main person on my team, and she gets everything set up for me, and then she told me to come over and meet you. You worked with a probate attorney who helped you out dealing with some issues, and then we agreed on a price and terms, got it to the closing in about a month, pretty much, right?
Correct. And with the other investors I had, I was most comfortable with you.
Oh,
I felt like everything was going to be smooth. I felt you answered questions that you didn't have to, like that you were so knowledgeable about some of the stuff with probate. Some of your other investors, they're just into buying a house, renovating, and selling it.
Yeah.
You had knowledge about some of the legalities of things.
Yeah, thank you.
And I was comfortable. I was very comfortable with everybody I work with there. Which is important because it's hard to sell a house in your family home. You were wonderful to work with. I'm probably going to cry. I feel like I'm going to cry here for a minute.
Well, probate is our specialty. We know it's a very difficult situation. It's an emotional situation, but we've taken the time to learn the rules, learn everything about it, because we know there's a need and we know people need help. The biggest thing I hear from people say is they're just overwhelmed. They don't know where to start. It's the first time a lot of people ever deal with it. And hopefully they don't have to deal with it again.
Yes.
But it's very overwhelming, especially when it was your family's house. That's our goal, to help people with that. And we like to work with families. And it was a pleasure working with you.
Thank you.
And so happy that everything turned out all right and you approved the way it looks.
Absolutely.
It's gone on the market. My partner, he was in charge of all the renovations and he did an amazing job. And hopefully we'll get a buyer for it quickly. But if anybody out there is watching, if they have a house they need to sell or help with probate, would you recommend them give Bob a call?
Yes, absolutely. I actually this morning sent your card to somebody else who is in the process of trying to get rid of a house. I don't know where it'll go, but I had no hesitation of saying, here, you have to call him.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate it. It was great to see you again.
Nice to see you too.
Thanks for watching.